guys, what is up? It's Monday, July 28th, 2025. This is the Betting Memo. My name is Nick Parsons, and on this show, I'm hoping to give out some winning free picks for you guys. I'm going to have a featured capper who will have a featured free play. The Gold Sheet will give me an MLB player prop, and I also have a Parsons Best Bet, which is an actual client play posted over at Sports Memo. Let's just get right into it, guys. We'll get into the Gold Sheet free play. If you don't know about the Gold Sheet, they've been around since the late 1950s. So let's just check out here their Monday Gold Sheet free play. And so as I just mentioned, guys, the Gold Sheet has been around since the late 1950s. They operate doing many different things. They have a world-class newsletter, and they also release picks on both Wager Talk and at Sports Memo. And they also supply me with a Gold Sheet free play for each Betting Memo show. And so the Gold Sheet's MLB prop of the day is on Toronto Blue Jays left fielder George Springer, over 2.5 runs plus hits plus RBI. That's available at plus 110 at DraftKings on Monday morning. And so they go on to say that over his last 10 games, Springer is hitting .463 with a .532 on base percentage. Springer is hitting .317 with a .399 on base percentage against right-handed pitching this season, which is what he will see against familiar opponent Zach Eflin tonight. Eflin is making his second start since coming off the IL, and Baltimore's bullpen behind him is not at full strength either. And then they finish by saying Gregory Soto was traded to the Mets, Felix Bautista is on the IL, and Yenier Cano looked shaky in his appearance against the Rockies on Sunday. Remember, you can access the free MLB stat sheet under the download section at wt.buzz/TGS and come back each morning for updated MLB betting info. The main purpose of the Betting Memo for sure is to try and give you guys as many winning picks as possible. But I do have to take care of a little bit of business. I have to tell you about the summer specials going on over at Sports Memo, guys. And for sure, the most popular is called Flex Picks. And here's how that works. And so, guys, Flex Picks, it gives you the ultimate flexibility to access the daily picks you want from the experts that you trust. And so if you buy a Flex Picks pass, every day you can choose a different handicapper if you want, or you can ride the same handicapper for as long as you want. You get full access for the day, all of the picks for the day. And so you can plan ahead or go day by day. And you can also change your mind right up until the plays are released. And finally, you can also skip days at your convenience. If you have a 30-day flex pass, you don't need to use it 30 days in a row. And so, guys, it really is the most flexible and affordable way to stay ahead with expert betting advice. And also at Sports Memo, $5 Wednesdays, guys. Every Wednesday throughout the summer, Sports Memo has $5 Wednesdays. Every capper releases one $5 package. Most try to release 4% and 5% picks on that day if they can. And so this is a great opportunity to load up on a variety of top plays from a variety of different handicappers. And then also, guys, every Friday we have 50% off Fridays. Every handicapper releases one 50% off package. And so it's another great opportunity to take advantage and save at the same time. And enough of the business, right back into the picks, guys. This is my Parsons Best Bet. This is an actual client pick that I have posted over at Sports Memo. I'm coming off a loser with my Parsons Best Bet on Saturday. That was the last Betting Memo show. I had the over in the Storm and the Mystics. That one came up short. We're shifting gears here. We're looking to get back into the winner's circle. New week, new streak, all gas, no breaks, guys. I'm actually working on my 8th winning month out of the last 9. But yeah, as I say, I'm shifting gears back at the ballpark. The game I'm looking at, it sees Tampa and New York for a pivotal series here for the visiting side. So let's just get right into this one. And so, guys, the Rays, they're back at 500. They're 53-53 after losing 4 in a row, including all 3 at Cincinnati over the weekend. With the Jays now leading the league overall, it's basically now or never for Tampa as far as making a move. This series in New York is a pivotal one for Tampa, to say the least. And that good thing, though, that the Rays, they hand the ball to ace Drew Rasmussen. He's 7-5 with a 2.93 ERA. He most recently allowed 2 runs over 4 innings and a no decision to the White Sox. Rasmussen has been working his way back from injury, but he should now be able to handle a full workload moving forward. And note that Rasmussen, he has been at his best on the road this year, going 3-0 with a 3.30 ERA in 7 outings. The Yanks, they're now 57-48 after salvaging the finale of a 4-game series with Philadelphia, and they'll have to navigate the stretch of games moving ahead here without Aaron Judge, who was recently injured. The Yanks, they turned to rookie Cam Schlittler. He has a 4.50 ERA, and he's 1-0 in 2 starts this season. but he's allowed 11 hits and 10.1 innings of work, including 2 home runs. So guys, as I say, this is an actual client play that I have posted over at Sports Memo. I have a bunch of other picks posted as well. So if you're interested in getting more details about these plays or about any of my other picks, just head on over to Sports Memo, but keeping the analysis succinct here for the Betting Memo show, as there's so much to go over. But guys, the bottom line here, as far as my pick here tonight, with their backs against the proverbial wall here, I look for the desperate Rays to come out and post a decisive win here in New York in this favorable starting pitching matchup. And so that's my official Parsons best bet to open up the new week, rolling with the slight underdog Rays on Monday night. In all honesty, I just cannot wait for the start of the NFL preseason. College football is just around the corner. Guys, I have a bunch of college football week 0 picks posted already, and I'm going to be providing plenty of Parsons best bet client picks, and we'll have lots of other plays coming in the NFL and college football, guys. But to do those things, I'm going to have to ask you guys to smash the like button. Also, leave some comments whether you agree or disagree. That really does help out with the algorithm. And then also hit the bell icon. Every time we go live, you guys will get notified and you can take advantage of the information we're putting out there for you guys. All of these things, super simple to do. They really do help us out and they allow us to continue to put out this content for you guys. And back into the picks, guys, we have a featured capper that you definitely need to hear about. Today's featured capper will have a featured free play here momentarily. But yeah, let me tell you about Monday's featured capper. It's Dan Kaiser, guys. He's caught fire. He's coming off an 8-2 weekend. Let's get into it. So Dan's coming off a big weekend. He went 4-1 on both Saturday and Sunday with his picks. He's the number 2 overall capper with all of his picks over the last 30 days. And I'll speak more about the leaderboards here in a moment, as the action really is heating up and getting competitive between the handicappers now. If you're looking for both quantity and quality, guys, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better offer right now than Dan's MLB 3-pack, which includes a 4% pick. Dan is also the number 2 MLB capper over the last 30 days, guys. And he's Sports Memo's Monday featured capper. And Dan is providing Monday's featured free play as well today, and he's suggesting a play on the Astros -1.5, -110 at home to the Nationals on the run line option. And he goes on to say that Brad Lord is expected to get the call for the Nationals. He's 2-5 with a 3.39 ERA and 1.26 WHIP in 7 starts and 29 relief appearances. The Astros come into this game being swept by the A's and being outscored 32-7. They have lost 6 of their last 10 games. Houston will now look to turn things around by sending Valdez to the mound. He's 11-4 with a 2.67 ERA and 1.12 WHIP in 20 starts. He is 1-0 with a 1.23 ERA in 2 career starts against Washington. Valdez hasn't been given a loss in 13 straight starts, and the Astros have won each of those games. During those games, Valdez has posted a 1.86 ERA. And Dan finishes by saying, Valdez will shut down the Nats, and despite how anemic the Astros offense has been, I look for them to score off of Lord and cover the run line. Okay, guys, so just to quickly recap the Monday official show bets, the 3 official show bets. My official Parsons best bet client play on Monday is on the Tampa Bay Rays on the road at the Yanks. The Gold Sheets MLB prop of the day is on Toronto Blue Jays left fielder George Springer over 2.5 runs plus hits plus RBI. That's available at +110. And the featured free play from Dan Kaiser is on the Astros on the run line option at home to Washington. So gentlemen, if you haven't been over to Sports Memo in a little while, it's definitely changed over the last 6 months, a lot of new faces. And so we're really excited heading into the football season. But yeah, it's super competitive right now. The leaderboards, I've never seen it this competitive this late in the summer, guys. Let's take a look at the leaderboards a little more closely. And so Tim Michael, guys, he's red hot right now as well. He leads Sports Memo over the last 3 in the last 7 days in all sports. But it's Pro Sports Picks that leads the site in all sports over the last 30 days with a 43-18 record. Dan Kaiser is 9-3 with his MLB over the last 3 days, but it's Pro Sports Picks that leads over the last 30 days with a 35-9 record. Steve Seagrave is 5-0 with his WNBA over the last 7 days, but it's now Abby's Sports Picks that leads the WNBA hardwood over the last 30 days with a 26-19 record. After going 0-2 in the CFL in Week 7, I bounced back with a 2-0 showing in Week 8 here, guys. Tim Michael went 4-0 in the CFL this weekend, and so did Jackie Mack as well. But I still lead the CFL gridiron over the last 30 days with an 8-3 record. And the soccer pitch is starting to heat up for sure, but currently it's Ricky Tran that leads across all leagues over the last 30 days. Okay, let's end the show with some more picks, guys. These are just all of the free picks available over at Sports Memo. This is the rapid fire free pick section. So let's just get right into it here. LC Sports says take the Mariners -116 at home to the Athletics. Billy Coleman likes the Liberty -7.5 on the road in Dallas in WNBA action. Pro Sports Pick says take the Jays -116 on the road in Baltimore. Ricky Tran likes the over 9.5 in the Mariners and the Athletics. Tim Michael says take the under in the Cubs, under 8 in the Cubs and the Brewers. Mark David likes the under 8.5 in the Rays and the Yankees. Abby Sports Pick says take the under in the Cubs and Brewers as well. I have an additional free play up in the Dodgers -1.5 on the run line at the Reds, a big starting pitching mismatch in that one. And finally, guys, Ben Burns says take the Dodgers -150 to win at the Reds outright. Okay, hoping to move back into the winner's circle with the Rays tonight on Monday night, and then we'll roll into Tuesday, guys. Tomorrow I'm going to have a Parsons best bet coming in the WNBA. Guys, I'm determined to close out July strong here. As I say, I'm working on my 8th winning month out of the last 9. Before you guys leave, though, remember to smash the like button, leave some comments, hit the bell icon. Good luck with the baseball tonight, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.